Hi guys, welcome to today's space with Dopex. I'm still waiting for them to drop in. Hit me up with a heart if you guys are hearing the background music, because I don't know if it's something wrong with Twitter, but sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. Or maybe a thumbs down if you're not hearing any of the background music. Yeah, again, sorry for the delay. Just waiting for the Dopex team to get in here. It is ETH Denver, so I think everyone's a little bit all over the place. So thank you for your patience in advance. Hi guys, I'm so sorry for the hold up. We're still waiting on someone from the Dopex team to join in. It's kind of interesting because they're like liking the post, but I'm not seeing anyone hop in from their team. If anyone is from their team and you're just like using your personal account, please request to be a speaker. And yeah, let's get started. Again, so sorry, guys. Still waiting to hear back from the Dopex team. Yeah, pretty disappointing. So sorry to keep you guys waiting. And hopefully within the next couple minutes, we'll just have to see if someone from their team comes to represent. And if not, we'll just have to cancel this space. But we'll still have some sort of game, or maybe we'll have some sort of prize for you guys that are here and not really like having anything happen. But yeah, really my apologies. We had this set up for quite a long time, so I really don't know what's going on myself. But yeah, we'll continue pinging the team and hope we hear something within the next like 2 minutes. And then if not, we'll just cancel the space. But thank you for your patience. Okay, so I think for the sake of not keeping everyone waiting, I have not really seen anyone from Dopex team come in here and request to be a speaker. So I'm so sorry, you guys. I think we're gonna have to just go ahead and cancel this space. Yeah, again, it was planned from quite a long time ago now, so I'm not sure what happened here. I guess, yeah, ETH Denver happens, right? So not the best timing maybe for these spaces because everyone's super busy with that. But sorry if, any of inconvenience for you guys. And again, we'll have like maybe something special, at least a sort of game in our Discord, the Across Discord. We always have a game and some sort of prize that we provide either in ECX or magic tokens to represent this Ape into Arbitrum campaign. So if you haven't yet, just join the Across Discord and check it out, and we'll have like a little game that is special for you guys that join the space. And anyways, I hope everyone has a really good day, and so sorry, we'll catch you for the next one that is with Dolomite in a couple hours. Anyways, yeah, thank you guys so much. Oh, he's coming right now. Oh my goodness, never mind. Saitama is coming right now. You're kidding. Wow, in the nick of time. Okay, I guess we will be having a space today. Saitama, if you're here, there we go. Okay, wow. Great. Hello, Saitama, can you hear me?
For being late. I missed the deadline there. But happy to be here. I hope I didn't catch like the ending of it. Uh, were you about to end it, or do you want to keep going?
Yes, I was. I was just about to give everyone in this space like a free token prize because I felt so bad for everyone
Uh,
just coming in and nothing happening. But I'm glad that you came in for the. Well, don't worry, guys. We'll still have the games and stuff. We always do that. But
Awesome.
yeah.
I
Anyways,
appreciate
so
that.
happy.
I'm really sorry again about it. But yeah, I'm happy to keep going on the call for sure. Like if everything's good on your side.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. So, yes, thank you for joining. And just to introduce everyone, yes, welcome to week 4 of the Ape into Arbitrum campaign, where the team at Across, we look at some of the hidden gems and heavy hitters on Arbitrum so we can get you guys excited to try all these like unique opportunities on different L2s, specifically Arbitrum for this campaign. And today's guest is Dopex. Again, people's champ. Like everyone was kind of in the comments or in our Discord asking when Dopex. So happy that you're able to make it and really excited for this interview. So for those people who have no idea what Dopex is and kind of wants to know what all the hype is about, can you give a bit of an overview of the protocol?
Yeah, for sure. So Dopex, we're a flagship protocol on Arbitrum that we've been. When I say flagship, is like we're one of their flagship protocols because we've been there since they've launched. So, like 1 year and a half ago, Arbitrum launched. We were one of the first protocols to join Arbitrum, and since then we've grown like a lot. So we've grown community wise, we've grown product and protocol wise, and also the team, right? And the protocol, the Dopex, why why probably there was a lot of users like spamming we want a call with Dopex and everything is because what's cool about Dopex is that it's a very community oriented. So a lot of us, even in the team, come from the community. So um, like personally, I've joined Dopex through the community. I was a community member. I was enjoying the products, like just buying options and stuff like that. And through making threads or articles and stuff like that, I got noticed, and they got me as a content writer about a year ago now. And yeah, since then I've joined Dopex, and even myself, I've grown a lot as a as a part of the team, right? I've grown like I've basically went from content. Now I'm doing a bit of BD. I do a bit of product integration and contact right now a lot of market makers to see how to get liquidity on board and stuff like that. But yeah, Dopex is basically a decentralized options exchange. And on the high level, basically, you can come on Dopex and take both sides of an option to trade. So you could be writing an option or basically selling an option or buying an option. And we have these vaults that basically allow the users to take either side of these trades. And basically, through options, you can have speculative bets, or you can hedge, or you can purchase insurance, and etc. Right? So options is basically a financial tool that's very composable, and you can use this tool to basically make a very precise position. You can precisely position your capital to do exactly what you actually want to do.
Great. Well, I think you're the perfect person then to ask, since you came in from the community and assuming that you had other experience with different protocols for options trading. What was it about Dopex that really excited you and converted you into a user that, because like what was special from other protocols that you had used before?
Yeah, I mean, for sure, what drew me in is like the community. That's 100%. The community is like super unique. There's nothing that I've seen until now like it. We have like our special CEO that that does a bunch of like memes and stuff like that, which is it's just funny. Like everybody follows that and everything. So community wise, it's a great place to be. Then for product wise, I also think like the legit CEO, TZ, and other of the top guys that make the decisions at Dopex are gigabrains. Like they when they basically think about products and everything, they go through every scenario, and they have like a super. They basically take options and they make it as composable as possible, and they make it because options. The thing with options is that it's a very complicated. It's a very complicated system. So the problem there is that because options on chain always have to be fully collateralized, this creates capital inefficiencies. And when there's capital inefficiencies, um, it's hard for a user basically to deposit collateral, to basically have their capital be inefficiently used, and then have the basically the yield that they get be low, right? But Dopex, what we're trying to do at Dopex, that we're trying to fix this inefficiency through a product that we have that's called Atlantics. And the idea behind Atlantics is that since these options are fully collateralized, and basically even when you have far out the money options that are very inexpensive, that have to be fully collateralized, and when you receive the premium, because the chance of them being in the money are super low, when you receive the premium, they're very low, right? So now we're like, okay, so what can we do with this collateral? Because the options are European, so you only actually need the collateral within the option by the expiry. So what can we do with this option? Meanwhile, how can we use this option, the collateral within the option, to do other DeFi stuff, right? So we basically have use through Atlantics. We can let the buyer of the option use the collateral within the option to go into other DeFi primitives. Like I don't know, let's say you want to go on Aave and you want to borrow against your Ethereum. You can go on there, borrow your Ethereum, but usually you would have a liquidation price. But through options, the Atlantic options, you would basically be able to purchase the Atlantic options, and once you purchase them, you can borrow the collateral, and basically we send that collateral through a gated contract on Aave to basically make that liquidable position unliquidable once you purchase the options. So it's a cool way basically that we're using the collateral within options to basically uh, use it on other DeFi primitives to make it unliquidable or stuff like that, right? We use the option collateral to do other DeFi primitives to basically enhance the experience.
That's amazing. And actually, I wanted to ask you too, especially because you're a content writer. Although I
Yeah.
think you might have kind of said that maybe your CEO is responsible for this, but when I was looking through the Dopex docs to try to like get some questions ready for this interview, I'm was like pleasantly surprised, yeah, to see how much you guys lean into all the memes when I was learning about sort of the Atlantic straddle. I was saying how to learn about this for the mentally challenged, which I think, yeah, that was pretty helpful. Like really, really
Yeah.
basic, such a basic, like step by step, almost tutorial, right, for like what it is and how to use it. But yeah, as a content writer yourself, like, and I know you do also BD and a whole bunch of other things, I'm sure, but maybe at your core as like a marketer, how, like, what is your opinion about sort of like stress, for lack of a better term, straddling the line between this whole expectation to be almost like politically correct, but you still want to be funny. Like, why do you think Dopex like almost gets away with these kind of things maybe other projects could not get away with this kind of tone?
No, I get what you mean. Like that article specifically. That's what I mentioned when we have our special CEO, right? That he's a special being. So uh, this guy, he basically, like, I don't know where his brain and how he was brought up to life, but he's like very special, and he does like these he does these memes that makes everybody laugh, and he's like funny about like instead of like doing a serious article, like at the end of the line, like you still understand it like on a more deeper level, but he still like simplifies it in a way that anybody could listen understand it, right? So I think like the idea at Dopex is it always has been like since we started like this, we kept doing this, right? I think like I don't know, like crypto Twitter got got used to us or something, like because there is no way to explain like how is that how is this how does this make sense? How does everybody accept this? But it's just like we're a great community. Everybody has fun in our community, and we're like open to anybody joining and just memeing their ass off, right? So we're serious when it comes to serious stuff, but we're on the front end. We're more of a meme type of a community. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it's so prevalent all over Web3, but some projects really can't pull it off. So I think you guys are, yes, in a super lucky position that for whatever reason, like you don't seem to cross any line, even though it kind of is crossing a line. But yeah, I'm all for it. I think it's really fun. And when I saw the title of, XYZ for the mentally challenged, I was like, oh my goodness, this is amazing because this is for me. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was great.
we thrive in the silliness. So yeah.
That's so awesome.
uh,
Well, One more thing that I think are some of the audience members who aren't familiar with Dopex, and if they do decide to join your community, I think we all need to know more about who the Diamond Pepes are and sort of what are some of the more like inside jokes of the community or some of the jargon that you guys use.
Um, yeah, like we have like our I would say that the our parent company, which is Diamond Pepe Pty. So yeah, that's like our parent company. So if if one day like we try to like Diamond Pepper rugs us, then we're all fucked. Yeah, but to be on a serious note, yeah, there's Diamond Peppers, which is our NFTs. So through Diamond Pepes, we have like a game which you can take your Pepe NFT where you can duel against another Pepe and bet like I think you can bet like Ethereum's or something like that. And yeah, it's like it's basically just for the community, right? Like it's mostly just an NFT for users to like post as a PFP, and then they can use that PFP to basically I don't know, like go duel against other guys that are in the community that have the same pepper or something like that. And maybe there's gonna be more expansion on that in the future, but right now, I personally am concentrating on Dopex, so I'm not sure what's happening on that end, on that side. But yeah.
Is it kind of similar where maybe the community is more so demanding something further than just the PFP, like more utility or maybe soul bound mechanism in regards to the adjacent NFT?
If there's gonna be more mechanism, probably in the future.
Mm-hmm.
But like right now, like Dopex is mostly focused. Like we're gonna have a bunch of products that are launching in Q1, Q2. We're gonna have option perps, so you're gonna be able to trade perps, perpetual positions through options on the Dopex. So you can think of it like GMX, but with little different specs that you basically can um, either have liquidation protection already integrated inside of it, or you could basically long, and if you get liquidated or short even, and if you get liquidated, you could keep your bias directional position. Uh, those would be option perps. Then we have lending that's coming out also, option lending basically, and basically it allows you to borrow against any asset without liquidable position. And basically, instead of having users deposit, uh, user deposit like to lend out their tokens, right? Like I would usually go on Aave, deposit ETH, and lend on my Ethereum tokens and receive a APY against that. Now, now instead, you would basically sell a put or sell a call option or something like that, and the user would purchase that call option, and from that call option you'll be able to borrow the assets within it, and basically from borrowing that he's gonna have a leveraged position that's unliquidable. So that would be the lending product that we have coming out. And then we have I think option scalps also coming out. Option scalps would be a way for users to have short-term, they would be able to purchase short-term options, and from those short-term options they will be able to scalp like positions, like say I believe like in 30 minutes Ethereum is going to go to a certain price, and I'd like to profit like at a leverage position on that play. So I basically purchase a short-term option, and by the end of the expiry, which is like short-term, you'd basically gain the difference between the price, the movement price that would happen. We have also zero date options. We have like a bunch of products. Like I'm just going through them fast, but they're on a really high level. But we're gonna have articles on all of these, and like every time like we're close to launch, we always release an article on our blog. We're gonna have an update of the Dopex docs also on our website. Coming in this week or next week. We're still talking about that, but it's going to come soon, and that's going to help a lot of users that want to navigate the Dopex ecosystem easier. It's a good way for them just to have a structured way to look at what's happening on Dopex. But yeah, we have a bunch of products. Like I'm not gonna go through all of them because there's like I think there's like we have like 6, 7 products coming out soon. So yeah, like we're trying to expand the option the option as infrastructure narrative, basically using options as just the contract, and basically having the collateral still be usable inside DeFi primitives, whether it be like lending protocols or any other protocols, but having this top layer, which is the option layer. And basically through this this product that we call Atlantics, we're trying to make options efficient like they're supposed to be, right? Because right now they're not efficient, and that's why options haven't picked up in DeFi.
Wow, you guys have so many, yeah, so many products that are coming out, and you already have like so many different verticals like within the Dopex ecosystem as it is. So, any sort of plans for more like cross chain expansion? Or are you guys just satisfied with Arbitrum?
We did expand to Polygon like 2 weeks ago, I think. So we launched with Matic Straddles on Polygon, and we launched with and we just released like I think like 1 week ago, or not even. We released also staked Matic options. So now if you go on Polygon, we're also on Polygon, and we might expand to other chains. We're still like we're communicating with the providers of all these chains, so whether it be BNB or Polygon or et cetera, et cetera.
Mhm.
We're talking with them, and we're gonna see if we're expanding there. Like right now, Polygon was a good move because they really wanted us on their chain, and they were willing even to incentivize the pools. So if you go right now on Stake Matic or the Matic Stratos, you deposit, basically you'll be incentivized also for your deposit by Matic.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, and what was the reception like on Polygon?
Yeah, it was
Like,
awesome. Like
mhm.
they're super cool. Like the guys they wanted to introduce us to all the ecosystem protocols, which is awesome because then we get in contacts, and that opens up a lot more of opportunities for us to build options on other products, et cetera, et cetera. Um, but yeah, they've been super welcoming with marketing wise. They're helping us build articles and stuff like that. Um, and yeah, I think also the incentivization helps us bootstrap like some liquidity on Matic, because not only on Matic but on Polygon. I mean, because yeah, like a new protocol just joining a new chain, sometimes it's hard for to gain traction because there's already all these built out protocols that are already like established on the chain.
Right. Yeah. And yeah, I know the Polygon team is always super helpful, but yeah, glad to hear that you had same sort of like really positive reception from, I guess, the Polygon community, as well as like clearly your like excellent reputation on Arbitrum. So that's great. That's great to hear. And just as like a light question, how has
Yeah.
your, speaking of cross chain and sort of the receptions across different communities, how has your personal experience been with across?
With across, like I haven't used, like you guys are a bridge, right? So I haven't used you guys yet, but could you give me maybe a TLDR like on across, just maybe to have like a good understanding maybe of something implementation wise, maybe we could even use on the platform, because right now there is this issue that we're having with Dopex, that let's say I am on Dopex on Arbitrum and I'd like to deposit on the Matic vault, right, on the Polygon. Then I would have to basically take my Ethereum, for example, go on a bridge, bridge it. Then once I'm on Polygon, swap it into Matic, and then deposit it inside the vault. So anything that basically can make that uh, I would say that those chain of events more frictionless would be awesome for us to onboard, right? So if you could give me maybe like an explanation of maybe how you guys could do that, then for sure it would be something that we can look into.
Yeah, again, just like really high level as well.
Yeah.
Like, I think too, if you were just to check any one of like the aggregators, across tends to be the one of the cheapest and the fastest for the most amount of funds. So usually all of our transfers, like also to Polygon, Arbitrum, and L2 to L2, L2 to L1, like we have a bunch of different routes, go to Optimism. and expanding soon to other ones as well. But basically, yeah, under 2 minutes. Like, I'm not gonna lie, when I use aggregators, I see like our fees are always, truly always, like either the top two lowest and the fastest. Like, I've seen that we're always under 2 minutes. And if sometimes like our fee is like $1, I've seen like other bridges, to be honest, they're like $18 or something in fees. So like the fee differentiation is actually massive. So if you're looking for, quantity of trade of transfers for affordable price and at like an incredible speed. We've also never been hacked before. So like incredibly secure infrastructure as well. So yeah, I think I'm surprised. Like if you haven't used an aggregator before, like I'm pretty sure Cross would be like one of the top ones. So unless you have like a favorite bridge that you've been using and you just haven't tried a Cross yet, I really suggest that you give it a chance because yeah, the UX is super simple. And again, really fast, really cheap, and super secure. So
Well,
yeah.
don't take me as like I'm really like you could say almost a boomer. Like I've used the Arbitrum bridge, like the official Arbitrum bridge, and that's about
Right,
it.
right.
Like I actually don't bridge a lot. Like I stick to Arbitrum and mainnet. So yeah, that's why probably I didn't use you guys, but I really need to start checking bridges out and everything. Um,
I
yeah,
used to
but
do
I
them
think
too, to be honest. So no worries. It's only until like I joined the team that I got more familiar with like, oh my goodness, this is way faster than the sort of official bridges. So, but you just don't know, right? It's not maybe as common when you're just starting to like try out these L2s.
yeah, exactly. Like I've used the Arbitrum bridge, but it does take like 18 minutes or like sometimes even 20 minutes to just bridge the assets. Like if for sure if there's something faster, then it would actually make sense. I mean, as long as it's safe and everything, secure, then it makes sense, right?
Right.
But like Arbitrum, like I feel like it's secure. Like it's secure because it's actually the official bridge. But I'm not familiar that much with Across, but like if you guys have like a huge community and everything, then like already there like and there's you guys have like a bunch of volume that's been happening for the past year or something. Then
Mhm.
the security starts like forming there, right? And then once security forms, if you guys have the better technology, then for sure then becomes like the easier choice, right?
Yeah, that's so interesting that you say that. It's like a great use case for us, I think, to see like, oh wow, okay, people think more so about like they think that it's more safe to use a quote unquote official bridge. So that's really interesting for you to tell me that. So thank you for that
I mean,
insight.
it feels like I'm not like familiar with their whole concept, but I mean, if you're bridging on Arbitrum and you're using the Arbitrum bridge, it feels like a bit safer. I don't know if you get what I mean, but
Yeah, sure.
uh,
That makes
yeah,
sense why you think like that. But yeah, no, absolutely. We've done over like 1.5 billion in volume and yeah, never been hacked and very secure. And again, under 2 minutes. So the time differentiation is pretty massive. But of course, like by all means, also every the Arbitrum bridge is also great. It's just your personal
yeah.
preference. But
No,
yeah,
yeah, for sure.
anyways.
Um, no, but I mean, as long as you guys have, let's say, decent volume for sure, and all that stuff, like for a long time, right? Then you become established, like I mentioned, like and that like instills some confidence in the users. I think, personally, that's the way I see it. So for sure, like when I'm gonna look at bridges in the future, let's say I would start looking at bridges for X reason, for let's say going from Arbitrum to Polygon. I wouldn't use the Arbitrum bridge because I would go to that would basically make me go to mainnet and then from mainnet to Polygon, right? So then there's something that I need to start checking. I need to start checking the bridges, and that's those are the parameters I would basically be looking for, right? How long have you guys been there? If you guys haven't been hacked, for example, and how much volume I would say is happening on your side, right? But yeah,
Oh, yeah, that makes so much sense. Again, thanks so much for the insight. I think we went a little bit over time. I did want to ask more about like the volatility smells model replication for your option pricing, but I think yeah, we're that's probably going to be a big question. So anyone who's interested about more of the technical side about Dopex, they have really funny and compelling documents. So I think you guys should go check out their docs if you have any more questions. But other than that, I think Saitama will leave it at this today, and just want to thank you for coming in and really saving the day here.
No, I'm still like once again I'm sorry for being late, and I also appreciate you doing like some due diligence on like understanding, coming with questions, the good questions actually on Dopex, and yeah, I hope like I answered the questions as good as I could. If anybody else has questions, I'm happy to answer them, and if you guys want to join the Discord. The Dopex Discord, like she mentioned, we have like guys from all types of users. Like you could be like a smooth brain, the smoothest brain that exists, and we're gonna help you like figure out options if you join the Discord. So yeah, like we have articles that explain options and everything, and yeah, I hope to see everybody there.
Right. Yeah. Everyone go check them out. There's a reason why so many people wanted Dopex to join this campaign. So you really have nothing to lose. Join the Discord. Sounds like a lot of fun. And yeah, we'll leave it at this. And Saitama, have a great day. Thank you all. Once again, we're going to have Ape into Arbitrum with Dolomite in a couple of hours, but that'll be in our Discord. And they'll be giving away an oat from Galaxy. So we'll see you guys, yeah, in about 5 hours in our Discord. So thank you.
Thank you. See ya.
Right.